So, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, here is the last video I'm going to be doing talking about this. I asked you on my YouTube community tab if you wanted me to do one final video going over some of the comments I've been receiving from Moist Critical's most ardent fans, and here it is. And before that, I want to talk about this comment right here from Mobius. This comment says, you need to think about taking a gun and pointing it at your head, and you can read the rest. Let me just say something very serious for a moment, because I want to have a laugh at some of these comments, because some of them are just hilariously dumb. Like, there are a bunch of potheads and vapors and, just general low IQ morons, and they're fun to laugh at, and we have a good time. It's entertaining. It's content. It's for fun. This is not fun. This is disgusting. And I am not really on good terms with Moist Critical. But I imagine, in fact, I'm very certain, that this type of content would hurt him if he knew it were coming from somebody that thought they were defending him, that thought they were standing up for him. I know that he would be deeply hurt by that, because that is genuinely awful. That's evil behavior. Telling somebody to end their life because you disagree with them about a video, about a piece of content, it's just not right in any way, shape, matter, or form. And here's the thing. I can take this. Like a tank from World of Warcraft, I don't even feel this. But there may be somebody who does. There may be somebody who isn't as fortunate as I am, or in the position that I am, where basically all of your insults are like pebbles on Superman. It doesn't faze me or affect me at all. And I mean that sincerely. Nothing that anyone has said over these last weeks has changed my mood or done anything. You haven't affected my channel. I have the same number of subscribers. You've not really done anything except leave a couple of dislikes and a couple of negative comments. But this type of stuff, there are people that this can affect in a very, very dangerous way. Which is why that comment right there, you should feel absolutely ashamed of yourself. All joking aside, there's no call for that. I don't tell people to do that. I've never told somebody on the internet to do that. Never. No one. Even somebody that I vehemently dislike, I don't say to do that. That is not just telling somebody to end themselves. That is telling them how they should do it and the manner that they should end their life. That's pure malevolent evil. And I think that you're doing a disservice to Charlie by trying to represent him with that filth. So that leads me into something else that I want to get off my chest. People have asked me for the past couple days, do you hate Charlie now? He called you a racist. I mean, he pretty much outright just said it. He called you an idiot in a bunch of different ways. He questioned your business acumen. He questioned your morals, your ethics. Do I hate Charlie? The answer is no. I watched a video from him today. Because for me, I understand why he did what he did. He saw somebody challenging a video he did, and it's called streamer brain. He dialed things up to an 11. And that's exactly what he did for clicks and views, and it's served him well in the past. So no, I don't hold him personally. Did it feel great? No. But again, I'm in a position where I am in life where I'm able to tank it. I'm able to eat it. It doesn't affect me. I've already recovered from the damage that was dealt. So, that being said, I just thought it was critically important to go over that. That not everyone is in my position. Not everyone has the blessings that I've been given. Some people are at a low point, and if they're receiving some of the comments that I've gotten over the weekend, or over the past couple days, and they're looking at this, I have no tolerance for this shit. Like, I'm I'm pretty much in favor of free speech, but this one right here really just sort of set the bar. So here we have a comment from somebody with an anime icon. Let's see if they have any subscribers or any viewers. No. And the reason why I show that is just to establish that they're not like a content creator versus like a viewer. So this person is obviously a viewer. Just because you have access to the internet does not mean you have to upload videos on YouTube. And I reply with, true, I upload on X and Rumble, which is true. I do upload on X and Rumble. But that is a true statement. Just because you have access to the internet doesn't mean that you have anything worthwhile to say, or you can articulate it, or you can deal with crazies on the internet. So that is true. However, he's directing it at me, and so basically it's just sort of a petty insult saying that I shouldn't upload videos. Haha. You're an absolute cretin. Thank you for the feedback, He-Man. I have a feeling if the races were reversed, you would not have made this video. That's an interesting comment. No, I would have made the video anyway, because it's not about the race of the person. It's really about the customer service. And bad customer service comes in all shapes, races, and sizes, believe me. So here you have somebody who I thought that was somebody else. So to confirm, the argument you are essentially making is that Moist Critical is in the wrong because the refusal of the Pup Cup is a bad business practice and therefore the manager was running McDonald's poorly. Just trying to understand, not biased to either side here. Well, I appreciate that. I responded, my perspective is that the customer service is extremely important and that if it is within their ability, employees should do what they can to fulfill the request of customers. This employee, had she not been so disagreeable and combative, she should have and could have offered to ring up the customer a small milkshake with no milkshake and just whipped cream. There are better ways. So yes, my take is that Moist Critical is wrong and the employee was wrong, and I stick by that. Actually crazy how dumb these takes are. In the comments, yeah, it's nuts. I'm just having a little bit of fun here, just going through some of these, because really it doesn't take me much to respond because there's not really any intelligence in any of these comments. They're generic. What we found is that a lot of them are like vapors and like vape reviewers and potheads and stuff like that. And, just generally seems like, these are people that watch Most Critical's video. Most Critical told them I was bad, so they're here to tell me I'm bad. It's really as simple as that. Don't double down on being completely wrong. There's a reason for why Charlie didn't put your name, put the name of the stupid ass bitch in the video. Stop giving clicks and views to this crybaby. Is that Gandalf? Is that goddamn Gandalf? Look at that. Oh, Gandalf. So yeah, essentially he's saying he didn't put my name in the video because he didn't care or something. No, the reason why Charlie didn't put my name in the video is because of people like this. Because Charlie knows that I'm a much, much smaller channel, and if he put my name in the video, I would get the full brunt of his audience. Because, you see, if Moist Critical actually put my channel and actually identified me, he'd have to contend with the fact that people can look up my content and realize that what he's saying is not matching up. Because anyone who's familiar with my channels knows that I'm not racist. They know that I'm not an idiot. I can articulate myself just fine, sometimes. But they'd be able to immediately see that it's just more filler. It's streamer brain content, essentially. So let's see if we can find any really good ones. LMAO, just your average internet dumbass. A piece of your advice is worth less than a piece of shit on the sidewalk. That's really funny. This guy brings up how a person with no argument resorts to insulting his opponent, but literally spends a quarter of the video saying that Charlie and his fans are idiots. This is a response to Charlie's video where 90% of it was him calling me stupid. The initial video didn't have very much of that at all. Like, at all. So, yeah. Brain dead goons. Yeah. Bro probably still jegs. That's really disgusting. kudos to Critical for being that open about it, but 2K views versus 2 million views. Insane ratio. So yeah, the biggest content in the world, the biggest content creator in the world got more views than me. Who else is surprised in chat? Me when I want a glimpse of attention, so I'm trying to leech off of a popular streamer. Yeah, because I totally begged Critical, hey, please do a reaction to my content. No, if he did a reaction or if he didn't, I would have done the same thing. I would have moved on just much quicker. You just love to keep embarrassing yourself. I can't believe the people like you even exist. Yeah, so let's see. You had over 200 views last video from 4 days ago, and this one got 2,000 views in one. I didn't think any of these videos would get any views because they're about goddamn whipped cream and customer service. It's not exactly a hot button issue. I mean, it should be. Customer service should be more prevalent. People should demand it more. L smooth brain take. It's painful to listen to your nasally voice. I'm going to head down to my local McDonald's and ask them for a car since the customer is always right. And I said, if they had a car as a Happy Meal toy, I'm sure they would sell it to you. If you think it's acceptable to get upset, so what I'm basically showing you here, this person is saying that I'm saying that the pup cup should be free, which I literally never said. I literally never said that. The customer said, I've been here before, I paid for the pup cup. That was the whole thing. The customer said he's willing to pay for it and leave. Edit. After actually watching the video, I really honestly haven't watched Critical's video on this, and I probably won't because the topic in question seems kind of boring. Yeah, I'm going to say that. So I'm going to give you the most middle of the lane, not trying to start shit comment here I can. Overall, decent video, but it had problems. And this is, I have to say, this is pretty in-depth. Too long, didn't read. Alright video. Take out the 5 minutes at the start and don't respond to comments, and it'd be like a 7 out of 10 for response videos. But those two factors turned into a 5 out of 10. That's fair. That's completely fair. This is one of the most well thought out comments I've seen thus far. That's fair. I shouldn't be responding to the comments. They're all vapors and potheads and losers and retards. They're all people that resort to, the most basic shit. Like, L take bro, you're dumb, and then the occasional, just absolute monster. So, no, I completely agree. I should get better about that. I shouldn't respond to so many comments. Let's see. Are you a McDonald's safety and customer interaction training video or something? Like, nobody cares if he doesn't go back. Wowzers, you pathetic parasite. And he is morally and mentally superior to you. Heck, I am mentally superior than you. I'm not, he's not, and you're definitely not. Holy shit, you're pathetic. I'm actually offended he thought he can rage bait. So rage bait is one buzzword. L-take is another buzzword. Clout is another buzzword. It's just buzzword soup. Like, clout is one. You're rage bait. You're doing this for clicks and views. These people don't goddamn know me. I don't do anything really for views. Unless it's against like Disney or like there's a Captain Marvel video. I'll do something like that for views. But I still mean it. I still don't like Captain Marvel. But at the end of the day, I do this stuff for me. I did that initial video because I thought Most Critical was wrong. I think customer service is super important. And when I watch inept employees, you know what it is? It's like a layman going to watch a basketball game. And they're like, ooh, this is really good. Versus like somebody who's a professional sitting down watching the game going, oh man, that's a really bad play. Oh man, that was a really bad shot. oh, he made the three, but he kind of missed it in this way. His footing wasn't really that great. Like, I'm analyzing the employee because I've worked in business, I've worked in customer service most of my life. I've interacted with people one on one. I know what good customer service looks like, and that sure as shit ain't it. And watching some fucking streamer who stays in his room for most of the time, I'm not just looking to shit on Critical. This guy stays at home 90% of the time and is able to basically not leave. So, what the hell does this guy know about talking to people and interacting with people on a massive scale, dealing with customer service? Do you think people at what do you call it, the penis logo computer thing that they have? What's it called? Starforge. Do you think he takes any customer service calls at Starforge? No, of course not. So, I would put my customer service knowledge against his any day of the week. Have you worked in the food service? Yes. Yes, I have. One of my first major jobs was working in a dishwasher at a resort. I don't recommend it. That was really, 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 really hard work. I mean, that was shockingly hard work. Every Sunday they'd have a brunch, and there were thousands and thousands and thousands of plates. I work as a dishwasher. Eventually, I worked as a prep, worked as a sous. Then I got out of there because I realized that working the line is absolutely miserable. Seeing how many people express the utmost confidence in a position that is demonstrably wrong makes this take completely unsurprising. No. See, if I were wrong, I would admit I was wrong, but I'm not wrong. I'm right. And the reason I'm right, I've illustrated a bunch of times. It's just people want Moist Critical to be right because he's a popular streamer, but nothing that he said was correct. Not about me, not about this topic. Bro wants a circle jerk. Bunch of smiley faces. Bro killed his channel before it hit 2K subs. Bro killed his channel? What does that mean? Proved your entitlement, acted like an ass, and got booted off the internet? What a way to go. Bro killed his channel. So the guy in the video killed his channel? Proved my entitlement? Acted like an ass, got booted off the internet? What? Just pure incoherence. I don't know. If he's talking about, he says, bro killed his channel before it hit 2K subs. So is he talking about, I forgot this. Get a job, man. YouTube isn't your thing. YouTube is my thing, and I do have a job. And no, it isn't YouTube. Because, holy shit, imagine having YouTube as your job. Have you tried looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I love you? I know Charlie doesn't like spreading hate, but I feel this delusional man deserves it. Man, sit your dumb delusional ass down and get some bitches. I mean, we just gotta take a look. Alright. Yep. Make your dreams come true. Nice bait. L. W. I checked the McDonald's app and you be lying. They don't have whipped cream as a side. You're an idiot. Listen to what I said and try again. Yeah, this is a repeated thing. People pretending they don't understand how to use the app and do exactly as I mentioned. You have clearly never worked in the service industry. No, I have, which is why I understand that standards and customer service are so extremely underappreciated. Like, you need better customer service. You need better interaction with the public. You need people that aren't going to go into business for themselves and act like a goddamn fool. 18 likes. Just that's another thing. People really harp on numbers. They really haven't talked about my sub count because I think my sub count is higher than they expected. So they go for views. If I had a low sub count, I know that would pop up somewhere. You only have this many subs. This is a clear example of brain rot. Let's see. So, and by the way, we're still at a day ago. After all this time, we're still at a day ago. There's a lot of comments. This guy definitely has a shit ton of Reddit karma. I can tell. I can hear the obesity in his voice. It's just, yeah, okay, people call me fat, a leech on society. Do you have a job? Are you gainfully employed? I'll make my thoughts very one on one, as you have some points but miss a bunch of the really important ones. You are correct, an employee should attempt to provide service and accommodation for customers to uphold a good relationship and image of the brand. You are incorrect that an employee should provide service or accommodations that go beyond or outside of the above their business responsibilities. Um, no, that's not what I'm saying. You are correct that the media attention and possibly even some negative media effects will be drawn from a situation like this. You are incorrect that the employee is at fault for this attention, as this would be a non issue if the pup cup pussy had done the mature, sensible thing, taking a no on the chin and going to the business that already does the pup cups. No, that is true. I already said that I would have left, but it is it is important to remember that an employee like the woman in the video has an opportunity to charge them for something else. Like, hey, I can give you a small milkshake. We can take out the milkshake. I still have to charge you for it, but that's how we can do it. You are incorrect in believing that this was a poor reflection on the business. It was a poor reflection on him as a customer, whiny little bitch. I think you're wrong about a lot of these, but you are correct that Moist made fun of your channel. You are correct that it is a big channel. Not that that really matters. You are correct that it is his choice to do so. So I appreciate the at least you being more intelligent and more on point than a lot of these other people. So kudos to you, sir. It's not trying to hate, but when I see somebody constantly obsessed with calling things woke, it immediately makes their opinion less valuable. I disagree. I think it makes it more valuable if it's in the right context. You see, I explained that I use the word woke for the sake of brevity, for the sake of not having to go into a long, convoluted explanation. It's pretty simple. When you use the word woke, it conjures up an image of a, probably overweight, fat, blue-haired loser that's espousing some kind of, ridiculous activism that is antithetical to humanity, to decency, to sanity, to pretty much everything good, normal, and decent. And that person is injecting their politics into whatever work, which has ultimately contributed to its downfall. One word for you, lame. Oh boy, this guy stinks, and I called him Squidward. You still going on about this? Charlie isn't going to respond to you. Well, I certainly hope not. Because when Charlie responds, it doesn't change the analytics for my channel. Apparently, I don't lose subscribers. The only thing that happens is a bunch of sweaty, vaping, pothead losers come into my comment section to leave negative comments. And sometimes people leave, comments that are over the line. This dude is suffering from a case of brainworms. What an incredible loser you are. And you never face reveal. Too much kitten in you. Oh boy, yeah, you sure got me. Yes, the individual who owns multiple businesses and streams of income. That means absolutely nothing. That means fucking nothing. Are you saying that you think that because somebody runs a business or owns a business, that they know anything about customer service? If that were true, Twitch would be better run, better managed. EA would be better run, better managed. Activision would be better run, better managed. Hell, that McDonald's would be better run, better managed. So, no, I completely disregard all of what you're saying. It's ridiculous. Bringing up the manager's skin color for no reason at all is all I need to know about your character. Well, it tells me everything I need to know about your character, that you would allow a comment out of context that was sensationalized by a streamer like Critical as racist because I mentioned the race of somebody. Have we devolved so far that just the mere mention of the word black causes some people to shrivel their testicles in fear? Like, it's so outrageous. It used to be that using the N word or being like overtly racist, like just calling somebody, the N word or doing something just grotesque, that was racist. But now just using the word black in describing somebody that is visibly in front of you who is black, that's deemed racist by some of the most low IQ, virtue hungry losers. It's astonishing. And by the way, a bonus points for the R word. What, retard? Dog, no one agrees with you. Clear narcissistic behavior. It's not narcissism to look at a bunch of people being wrong and being viciously wrong and saying stupid, illogical things in a group, just like if you're part of a cult. Like, I guarantee a lot of these people are not religious. So, if you tried to explain to them that, oh yeah, Scientology, you should definitely believe it. A bunch of people believe it, so therefore it must be true. They would reject that out of hand, but I'm supposed to believe it because some idiot says so. I was right, nothing else matters. That's true. Even though this guy completely misses the point. Should I do more of these? Oh, perfect. Whipped cream that contains xylitol can be toxic to dogs and should be avoided. So this was another form of attack. When all the other forms of attack didn't work, then they tried to say, well, are you trying to kill dogs? Because xylitol is in whipped cream. No, xylitol is in sugar-free whipped cream, which McDonald's does not have. So, A for effort, sort of. But, yeah, it's like they were trying literally anything. And that to me is just ridiculous. Instead of just admitting you were wrong. You die on this hill. Oh, here's an interesting one. I'm trying my hardest to think of constructive things, something constructive to say about this. But I just can't. The argument you're trying to make doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's completely imaginary. It is completely imaginary. It does not exist. It's your imagination. Clout is a dangerous drug. There's that word again. Clout. It's like, I'm curious why these people are so obsessed with clout and stuff like that. It's just like, it's on their brain. Do you understand that I did a reaction to Most Critical's initial video because I genuinely disagreed with him? Like, is that so far out of the realm of possibility for you people to understand? That I just didn't agree with him. I didn't like what he had to say. So I did my own video. Now, I didn't think that video would get any views, let alone get a reaction from Charlie. But he did. And he reacted in a way that I wouldn't have imagined. So something in that video triggered him like the Winter Soldier. I mean, I don't know. Holy fucking shit, dude. You're such a snowflake, it's pathetic. That's just weak. It's just absolutely weak. This has to be satire, rage bait. Okay, it's boring. Bro, you said I'm right. That means that you're entitled. Bro, shut up. No, yes. Like, some of these comments are really dumb. You can't actually make a side, it's like I've answered these. I've responded to these. But it's just the same thing over and over. I'm just here to dislike like everyone else. L take. What a loser this dude is. Dude, you're an idiot. I tried to listen to your argument, but they are based in pure ignorance. How so? Articulated. I know it's hard for you since since you have to think for yourself. See, that's your biggest problem right there. You're too easily... Dude, Dude, you're as dense as cement. Yeah, so I mean, this guy, hey, why do you think that? Oh, duh, oh, sure, you got triggered by my comment? It's like, oh my God. You sound like an entire child. So you start to get the point. They're all the same comment. This guy's such a loser. This guy's such a loser. It's like D1 meat rider. Like, we're talking about like intellectually low caliber, low class comments. Bro, do you realize McDonald's is a real estate empire? It's like, yeah, I saw the movie The Founder. Man, this Penguin guy's fan base are so fragile. Oh, here we have Mobius again. The moron who runs this awfully named channel Fan Advocacy Network is being stupid again. Frontal cortex damaged. Probably got dropped as a baby and remained a baby. There's something wrong with this dude. Get ratioed effing loser. I mean, you're never going to get views and subscribers from this drama. Well, at least I hope so. So you want drama, and you say this and thought you were going to make some drama with a big YouTuber. I 100% doubt your audience asks for you to prove said YouTuber wrong. Oh, they don't have to. I ran a poll on my YouTube community tab asking me if they wanted to see some of the stupid comments I've gotten over the past couple of days, and they said yes. And I delivered. They may come to regret it based on the sheer level of stupidity for some of these comments. You're calling Charlie immature for him calling you an idiot. No, I'm calling him immature for the way that he responded. Him calling me a racist, him calling me an idiot, him calling me a troglodyte and all that other stuff. Yeah, that's extremely immature, but that's the way he chose to handle the situation. I don't know how many more of these I want to go over. Oh, this one's devastating. This is a wannabe the quartering channel. At least the quartering sometimes makes good points. Ooh, a fan of the quartering. I said gross. Why would you say that? I don't want to be a wannabe channel of anyone. Not a particular fan of the quartering's content. I have nothing against him personally, but he feels like too corporate for me. Like too, it's weird to say, like too polished. Like he doesn't really care about any of the things he talks about. Which, I don't know. That's just my personal feeling. Why in the original video did you feel the need to bring up her ethnicity and her weight? Why not? I realize that to people like Charlie and other left-wing personalities, it is racist to even mention someone's race, but I don't care about that. The lady who gave me the food was a large black woman. She was very nice. Yeah, it's basically like, how are you going to say, oh, it's racist because you noticed that somebody was a certain race? I'm not saying that fat, old black women are bad. I'm so... Because the nice lady who gave me my food, who was very, very nice, very sweet, very polite, she was an older, overweight black woman. So this isn't about that. It isn't about race. It's about attitude. It's about personality. It's about customer service. And so we have more comments. Unrelated note, Captain Marvel made over $1 billion. Yes, sadly. You're the definition of Dunning-Kruger. So, I mean, at this point, I think you get the point. I could go over more. There are some truly terrible comments at the other end of that when Moist Critical just uploaded his video. But anyway, you get the general feel. You get the general tone. I don't want to go over this again. It's not worth my time. It's not worth really your time after this point. I think this video will do a good job illustrating some of the problems that YouTubers will end up facing. Now, for me personally, I don't care. I do a video talking about an issue I want. Hell, if Moist Critical did another video that I disagreed with, I would do a video on that as well. I'm not intimidated or put off by that. If there was a video that I agreed with, I would do a video on that. Because it's not personal for me. None of this is personal. It can't be personal. You can't be a content creator and make it that personal that it affects your real world life. Moist Critical can call me whatever he wants. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think that he jumps to conclusion. I think it would have been nice if he had reached out to me and at least asked me to clarify some things, asked me to go over some things, asked me if I wanted to have a discussion about this, since clearly he's going to upload a video to his channel and I'm going to upload a video to mine. If I wanted to have a conversation about it, that might have been nice. Maybe come to some mutual ground. Because I don't think Moist Critical is a guy that's against customer service. I think he was just too focused on how much he didn't like that one customer. And for me, it doesn't matter about the one customer. I'm more interested in the business. The business holding a higher standard of customer service and treating the customer with respect and not doing this thing where, I can kick out a customer for any reason. Yes, you can, but you have a responsibility not to do your best to do right by the customer. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. That is the final chapter unless something else happens. I don't really have anything more to say on this. No, I don't hold any ill will feelings towards Moist Critical. He said what he said. I disagree with it. I think he's dead ass wrong for calling me a racist. But what I will end on is I'm not going to be morally lectured to by a streamer, especially one that does collabs with one of the most vile, disgusting, disgraceful, oozing human beings on the planet, Hassan Piker. Anyway, that'll do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you next time.